Got ourselves Tama over on team 2. First up, ready to go. Versus Caligorn. Ooh, a bit of the rematch that we need. Caligorn knows he wants to get a bit of a... wants to get a little bit of that action right now. A little bit of this do-over with my man Tama. Man's immediately got him frozen. Orb getting thrown in. Blizzard on the other side, not letting him go anywhere, man. Zoned out completely. Ice Form was avoided though by Caligorn. Having to position a little bit further back behind the gate because this zonal action out of Tama ain't feeling good, man. He's having to run all across the entire arena just to catch up to Tama. Goes in for a Nova immediately, dropping down a banner into a shatter. But he's going to be trinket stunned right after. Tama does not have a normal blink, so he's going to be susceptible to stuns. But he got himself a bit of that mobility. As long as he got shields and mobility, he might be mostly okay. Look at that mobility though with them shimmers into a breath right after Poly to follow. Caligorn kinda just got stuck with full frost bomb, glacial spike. He's immune to stuns, got him some big damage. Meteor coming down. Thomas really just gonna start sending the frostfire bolts, man. Those natty bolts while frost ice form is up would be insane amount of damage. Storm bolt does nothing while ice form is active. Pure immunity to stuns while it's active, and frostfire bolt is the end of you. Told you, my man, seriously, if you just natty send frostfire bolts with flurries, there's just not much you can do. Skyrod gonna be up next as a paladin. Look at this man. I like this whole like he's got himself like almost like an evil paladin look going on, you know what I mean? I kind of love it, man. I kind of dig it. As Tama goes in for a full poly. Yeah, we're still going, Rick. You're more than welcome to, man. Hell yeah, we're gonna be doing more matches after this, like at least a couple more. I want to say like 2 more because we do have Call of Duty also trying to get a team going. So, Cracker at some point might piece, but I'm down to keep playing like a match or 2. You know what I mean? Flurry's down, trying to see if he can get himself some damage in there. Tama got himself plenty of output, but the Ice Form not really getting much value. With Skyron backing up out of there completely. Breath to follow as he goes in for a full poly. Bubble out right now for Skyron, trying to see if he can slash him up. And Tama, I mean, he got block, he's got everything, so he's actually okay. Ultra is going to keep him nice and healthy here for a moment. As he got himself a bit of that damage versus the Paladina. Lances right after. Back-to-back lances, back-to-back bolts, man. The more of those Frostfire bolts you can do, the merrier. Hand of Freedom, stealing that poly right after. Seriously, Frostfire bolt into a flurry. You're not going to regret it. Meteor, Comet Storm, that's a big damage. Wait a second, never mind. Lay on hands. I'm waiting, dude. I'm waiting for Tama just to send in natty Frostfire bolt. Oh, yeah. Frostfire bolt without a flurry, though, was a choice, but it's a tough choice. Definitely a tough one. Got himself full immunity to stuns though. He's not immune to kicks, but full immunity to stuns is very, very nice. Another meteor, another go. Dude, he just tried to see if you could bury him in mountains of volcanic rocks and just absolute avalanche comet storms, man. Into a kick, it's over. Lights. And Tama not giving these boys a chance here. They're just running amok. Kragar! You have to find a way to stop him, dude. You and Tama dueled each other before. Kragar has had way too many duels against mages. And the fact is he can stun him outside of Ice Form is going to be something you'll have to leverage. Tama taking big hits, though. With the poly onto Kragar. Does have a trinket in case he needs to. Tama just got himself another combo. He's just dropping in everything. He's using that glacial spike to root them and using that root to get the shatter bonuses on that meteor and comet storm. Trying to go for a big knock into Kragar. Does himself those blinks. Blaze storm might be looking for the block. I think it'll be the first one out of the man. Ultra time is available. Oh my god, Kragar, your health! Those frostfire bolts are painful. Oh! When I see like a mix of just orange and blue flying at you, I know it's gonna be pain. Like I can feel it. I'm already wincing when I see that. Lances, pretty painful. Frostfire, oh, it might be over for Kragar. Ooh, baby. Yeah, it reflected what is that, a kickback of the guy. Oh, it's done. Oh, it's done. Oh, it's done. The fact that you use a glacial to root them, not flurry them, is wild to me. But it works really, really well. It's like a big piercing combo. Roots him, shatter bonus, everything. And Orc, I mean, as a Fury Warrior, Arms Warrior, I think, can compete against a Frost Mage. But a Fury Warrior, technically, if you can get close, but like, look at this. But look at this. You're going for a leap. You're going for a charge. He's got himself ways to back away. Yet another charge. He's just out of mobility. Wicked Viz into poly. What do you do? And that's going to be Spike, Frozen Orb, Meteor. He just literally walks away. It's such a Oh, it's such a guaranteed combo, man. It's like one hit KO. RKO into Panda Racial onto Ethereal. Ethereal? Ethereal? I'm gonna call it Ethereal. I like the X in Ethereal. I feel like it actually adds a little bit of this, like, I don't know, ethereal feeling. I'm thinking of Ethereal as like the ethereal people, like Locust Walker. You know what I mean? I feel like adding like a little X in there, not the worst. Blind. I see he's an assassination rogue. He's just trying to see if he can bounce over to Tama. But that's me as the bounciest one in this arena. My goodness. Tama might be looking for a first block of the match. Oh, no, 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 no. Or just live or just win. There goes a block. Oh, Rogue does catch a reset, but he's at no health. Bro, that's Frostfire Bolt. What is that? With the Shadow Priest at? We have a Shadow Priest earlier. Hold on a second. Maybe you can get a chance to play here. Wait, did someone die? After all that? Oh, man. Niche. Oh, cheat death. I don't know if Ethereal wins this. Ethereal, this is your chance here, man. Oh, never mind. Yo, Tama. Oh, man. Look at those. Look at those. Got ourselves Call of Duty over for the team too. We're missing one, but hopefully they'll load in. We got Jill, we got ourselves Low Blow, you high, and whoever's the fifth. I think it is Toxie. Hopefully he's still loading in little by little. Is it Sarah first? Looks like it might be Sarah first. Actually get a chance to play? Yeah. Like it, dude. Like it. I really do gotta take a look at this mount again. I forgot that it had a mount special as unique as it is. Flies up, literally up in the sky, up in the air. Looks kind of cool, honestly. Flap out for Drudy. He's trying to see if he can back away from Sarah. Sarah get hit with a stun, blind immediately onto Drudy. He's just gonna back up out of there. Seeing cooldowns, actually gonna back up out of there for a second. Shadow Melt for Drudy, and Sarah's just gonna wait, I guess. Honestly, not the worst move. It is a cooldown on Drudy, and might as well wait it out, yeah? He got Convoke, he got, what is it, the tree, so you could get himself some kind of a go. Immediate magic immunity out of Sarah, so Drudy can't even do any damage now. He's just funneling all those star surges. I don't think he realized that he's got full magic immunity right now, though. So he's not in a great spot at the moment. He's going to end up falling behind a little bit. No Heart of the Wild to keep himself alive either. Hodge right after, unless he got himself some kind of a big go right here. Or a heal. Battle Master Trinket does pick up a little bit of renewal into an interrupt. I think it just might be lights for him, honestly. Yeah, that is rough, man. That is rough. With Low Blow going to be up next. Sub Rogue finally not getting to go. Let's see, literally tail and with the super high dampening. So maybe we'll have some kind of a chance here when it comes to survivability. Cloakershot is really aggressive. It looks like he's just trying to see if he can commit a bunch of damage into Sarah. I think it was a flagellation too. Sometimes it's hard to tell, honestly. They really muted that animation. Massive hammer dropping down onto the road. Does go for the trinket. Does end up vanishing out. Main evasion as he keeps slamming damage. No, Sarah goes in for a bubble. Never mind. Evasion does nothing for you at that point. I was thinking, I saw Shield of Vengeance. I thought maybe you might want to evasion feint. So when it pops, it doesn't do as much damage. Because evasion can reduce your magic damage if you play Deathstalker, which most of the rogues do end up playing. Toxic gonna be up next. They're trying to see if he can get himself a little bit of bleed around the corner. Stun. Sarah immediately with a human racial breaking out of the CC. Blind on Toxic. Just trying to see if he can keep some dots going. And Toxic looks like just looking for a complete resetting right now, if possible. But maybe just get some dots on the Sarah, just have a go. It's going to be a Hodge into the Pally. Full wreck. Massive hammer. Toxic might be under a lot of pressure. Does go for a cloak with a Shadow Meld. Goes in for a cheap shot. Sarah no longer with a bopper bubble. Maybe laying hands, keep you barely alive. I don't know if you can. Oh, that was so rough. That was a lot of bleeds. Actually, that was just a King's Bane. That was apparently just a King's Bane. The bane of every Pally's existence, apparently. Holy, is it Shinigami next? I think I'm waiting for Rick, but Rick is DC'd, so you might just have to have Shinigami go, possibly. Yeah. Might. Or Skyron? Or I think he's trying to figure out who's next. Yeah, I think he'll try to figure out. Yeah, hopefully Rick will be able to reconnect. By the way, that's a cool looking bat. I know people were like super unimpressed with the bat because it doesn't feel like a war within mount, but it's kind of neat looking. I don't hate it. Wait, is it Shinigami or is it Skyron actually? Who is it? Looks like both of them are out, and even Toxie's kind of confused. He's like backing up out of there. Looks like it is Skyron potentially. Oh no, hopefully Rick will be able to reconnect. Seeing them NDC and pop out of here is unfortunate. But it's gonna be Toxic catching a quick bleed onto Sky. Maybe this will be enough here. Just gonna go for a trinket. That is a Dawnbreaker, just rotting the guy down. Just not much you can do about it. Hand of Freedom is up and available. Does go for a full death mark. Maybe this will be enough. Cold Blood. Everything is available. Trying to see if we can force everything. And Skyrun does go for the Shield of Vengeance. Evasion up for Toxie. Just trying to get Skyrun low. Does go for the bubble. He got very low for a second, and I thought maybe this is where Sudden Demise was going to activate and land an execute on Skyrun because he was below 10% health for a second. But no, bubble came in at a perfect time. Wake of Ashes just hit Toxie. Just randomly chanced to wake, and it does end up connecting. And I think for Toxie, it's lights, man. Yeah, with Dawnlight, you can't outrun the light. The most literal light here. Literally can't outrun it. Yuhai might be able to make some work here. Got himself all the images. He did go for a what looked like, was that Conduit immediately, or the Celestial Channel? I forget what's it called now. I think it was another. Oh no, Celestial Conduit. There it is. Yeah, now he's channeled it. Oh my god, it is a lot of damage. That was big burst with a quick touch of death, taking him out. We got Balsky's Bubble with another one. Yeah, Toxie. Yeah, even if the Bop or laying hands, yeah, Bubble doesn't matter. The Bubble just ignores it. Save some for reset. All good, all good. Honestly, man, I'm surprised that like removing Rogue's ability to cloak physical damage. But it's like, okay, one immunity gone. Fine. Pallies, you can Bubble Wall for bounces up. It's like, what? If you're going to be removing some of those immunities, shouldn't we like do it for other classes maybe? But okay, regardless. Okay. Oh, I should have got me. Might just go down here. Actually, Cauterize is available. He is able to avoid UI, but a quick charge. If only he had a touch of death to end him right here, but he doesn't. Cauterize though, I think it's going to be the end of you. Unless you got a shield. Try to go for a bit of cooldown reduction, but there's only so much you can do. Saya's the last one left over for the team one, man. He's got to go through Yuhai, Jill, and that's it. Actually, 2 people. He's got them all. So Yuhai and Jill get a band together. By the way, Jill, big fan of that map pet you got going on. Grong, dude. The undead Grong. It looks so good. Only Alliance apparently can use Grong. Or maybe... Because I know that raid has like an Alliance version and a Horde version. But I wonder if you might be able to like add to the Alliance version either way. With like some party sync shenanigans. I want to try it because I know I have it on my Alliance character, but I wish I could like just give that pet to my Horde character too, because I'd use it on BM. I think it looks awesome. It looks sick as hell. Yuhai, just try to see if I can wait Saya while cooldowns are coming back up. He's got about 20 seconds on Para, 40 seconds on Trinket, or 20 seconds on Karma, 40 seconds on Trinket is what I meant to say. But he's got technically Zuen. Maybe he just has a go with Zuen, try to see if he can force himself out of Saya. Saya could go for Spell Warden or Bop. I don't even know which one would be better. I guess a Monk, honestly. Because if you can Spell Ward Bop, you can just Spell Ward or break passive with a Conduit really quickly. Yuhai might be in a bit of trouble. Got himself with defenses. Big such a Conduit. Saya might be looking for anything. Does go for the lay on hands though. Yuhai trying to see if he can keep the pressure rolling in here. Might be looking for a possible Karma. Does get hit with a Hodge. Could just be the end of you. Unless, oh no, he does go down. That was so tough, man. That's just a lot of bursts all at once here. As it's going to be Jill up next. Stun onto Saya. Does end up breaking out of it very, very quickly though. And Jill just trying to see if he can get himself a bit of defense sack immediately. Unless it was Master's Call. One of those two have the same animation. Wish they didn't have the same animation. Bubble out for Saya with the regenerating. Jill did have enough pressure to just put pets onto Saya and just let him do work. But the question is it going to be enough though? Is it going to be enough? Saya mounting up, trying to see if he can find himself a better angle here. Freezing Trap waiting. He's going long distances. He likes to go long circles or like wide angles. He likes to take wide turns while going around the pillar. It actually ended up putting Freezing Trap exactly where he was going to go. I think most are trying to see if he can avoid those if he can. But Shield of Ended's got himself a wall as well. Blessing a Sanctity in case he needs to. Jill does go for a stun. Buzzing Protection could remove it actually. Hold on. If you have Trank Shot, you might be able to remove it. Never mind. Turtle Shell. I think maybe just panic. But if you have a Trank Shot, you definitely can remove it. But Saya left with not a lot here, unless he's got another lay on hands. I think it might be lights here. And does go for the lights. Oh, Jill does end up taking out Saya. It was a good team effort either way. Well done, well done. Alrighty. Well, there it is, boys. Well, there it is.